All right, thank you, listeners of Understand the Science of You, for joining us here on our, I guess we'll call it a quick little recap episode. Right? I think anytime you go through life, and you go through big moments, or then you look back and you go, hey, what would I have done differently, knowing what I know? Well, can't go back in time, but what I can do is is make another video and add to the stuff to the intro, or some things to think about that I didn't say then that I want to say now. And so one of those is really just starting out with a head scratcher question, and that is, right? We all come wired how we're wired. We all come as, we're all inherently have our interests, things that we're good at, etc. And so being able to be, right, being able to be natural, being able to be me should be the easiest thing in the world, right? I don't know but yet it's so challenging. Instead of just being me, I spent all this time trying to figure out how to be like everybody else, or to be like something that was going to be accepted, or wear masks, or plenty of things, right? And so instead, I made something so complicated of just being myself. I came into this world a certain way. I didn't need to do anything to be this way, right? So why can't I just be that way? I don't know why I decided to complicate it, right? But unraveling it and just learning how to just be me and accept myself and enjoy myself, appreciate myself, right, makes things a heck of a lot more enjoyable. And so, I really want to point that out, because as I'm bringing on listeners and we're talking and we're going deep, and people are being vulnerable and sharing their stories and how they learn through trauma and adversity, right? Yeah, there's a certain comfort or relatability that comes from sharing in struggle or tragedy with people. You're like, oh yeah, bad stuff happened to me, or bad stuff happened to you. Look, it's normal. Yeah, it's real easy to normalize bad things or unpleasant things, but that doesn't mean we want to normalize it, right? And we surely don't want to accept it. Is that's just how it is, right? So the purpose in sharing these stories is for the next part of their story, which is, hey, yeah, this was the set of circumstances and things that I found myself associated with or a part of. But here's how I got out of it. Here's how I learned how to take me from point A to point B, to break out of my mold and build a bridge to where I wanted to get to, right? And take comfort in all of these other people that also had struggles but found their way out. Because if they can do it, then you can do it. If one person can do it, then another person can do it, right? And so that's really what the beauty is here in talking and with all of the different guests, is it's just simply another demonstration, like millions of them out there, of humans doing cool human things and overcoming obstacles and challenges, and learning and enjoying that, frankly, right? I think learning should be an enjoyable function. And so that's what we're trying to do here, through this podcast, is helping to make that experiential learning aspect a little bit easier.